Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on my own getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story, all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul.
Classic.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I get you. Boy, I made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with me.
Hey y'all, hit the like and subscribe button. Classic really appreciates it.
People around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. They be make a wish in me. I got these hoes in the fringe. They can't seem to get to me. They I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles, I ain't gotta stop to breathe. I be putting in long hours, I ain't gotta stop to sleep. Yeah, I'm putting in that time, put in work, I'm a different breed. My work ethic marine, mama mentality, shout out the bean. Coach life, sweat, city, society, T. I'm in the gym working out clean. Bag work, 5 punch combination, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. I'm made different. I want to different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with me. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10
hit the like and subscribe button.
Start to stand on 9, that's
Classic really appreciates it.
Classic. Wee. Yo, it's Classic with the classic codes, and I got another great live show for y'all, man. What's going on? Chat 333 in here early. Black Mona Lisa said I should start a foundation. Maybe make a wish in me. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. See Breezy 333. What's good? Shed light upon darkness 333. What up, Tez? What's going on? Get them likes in the air 333. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Passport Scope 333. What up, chat? What up, chat? Yeah, man, we got a slick show today. We got a full show. We got a icebreaker coming off of the TikTok. We're gonna do a slick little reaction to that. Then we got our Rivah TV reaction today, and then we also have our question of the day and code language conversation. So we do have a full show for y'all, man. As y'all can see, we will be talking about the infamous Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. You know what I'm saying? We will be speaking on Miss Cheyenne Bryant. Let me get situated. Y'all know it's a Rivah TV type of day, so we got to get the lighting right, you know what I'm saying, to match the vibration of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, man, we definitely going to have a great show today. We're going to have a great show. Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure you hit the like button while you are present. Whether you have to come and go early, make sure you just show some respect while you in my house. You feel me? Welcome to the Classic Code. Yes, Lord. All right. Icebreaker, the power of her words. All right. So we sliding over to the TikTok space and we about to tap in with a sister here. Let me take a look at what her page is called, or what this page is called, where I'm getting this from real quick. This is called, okay, y'all see it right here. Sis Be Real podcast. This is the Sis Be Real podcast. That's where this clip is from. Make sure y'all tap in with the Sis Be Real podcast. I like to show love to the content creators, man. Let's see what she's talking about and let's have a discussion. Welcome in, chat 333.
Cooked dinner and everything. He left. He didn't even eat. He left because I had said something. The girl cooked dinner and everything. He left. He didn't even eat. He left because I had said something that triggered him.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like I didn't even say nothing.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think it was a big deal because that's how people talk to me my whole life.
Oh,
so after that, I had called him. We broke up that night. I called him. He was like, "Well, yeah, I can't be with anybody that did this." Girl cried. I had to say, however, whatever you need to change in me, do it now because I want to be the person for him. Like I don't want people to call me aggressive. You know, like girl cooked dinner and everything.
We're gonna let that run one more time because there's a lot here. Y'all go ahead in the chat, give y'all sentiments on this. This is the icebreaker, the power of her words. This woman is giving a brief story about how one of her relationships ended due to something she said out of her mouth.
Girl cooked dinner and everything. He left. He didn't even eat. He left because I had said something that triggered him.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like I didn't even say nothing.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think it was a big deal because that's how people talk to me my whole life. So after that, I had called him. We broke up that night. I called him. He was like, "Well, yeah, I can't be with anybody that did this." Girl cried. I had to say, however, whatever you need to change in me, do it now because I want to be the person for him. Like I don't want people to call me aggressive. You know, like
all right, chat. So let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? She's saying that one of her relationship, OG, what's going on with it? Sophisticated ignorance. You heard Fire Rockaway Queens back in this bit. Like I never left. Let's go, fam. What's going on with it? Roxy, what's up? 333. What y'all think about this? So listen. She said she was cooking dinner for the man. She said something and he just got up and left. Didn't eat, didn't do nothing. Said they broke up. You know, she said something to him that he was like, I can't be with a woman who ever, you know, did this or talk to me like this or whatever. She said she didn't even know she did nothing wrong because people talk to her like that her entire life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm asking y'all, do y'all think that there is a genuine veil of naivety over our women in America, in this part of the world? Do you think there's a veil of naivety? Do you think that the women don't truly, I'm talking about from a genuine standpoint, and I'm asking for perspective because this is something that we cannot prove here together. But do you guys think that genuinely our women don't realize that they've become aggressive or more masculine? Like, do you think that the majority of women are somewhat unaware of the things they may do that emasculate a man or disrespect a man? Do you think that we can actually give some credit to being naive? Yeah, naivety is a word. Is that a word? Yes, it's a word. Let me pull it up. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that I'm not being ignorant. But I'm almost positive. Yeah, it's a word. It's spelled naivety, lack of experience, wisdom, or judgment. It's spelled naivety. Naivety. Yeah, it's a word. Let me see if I'm saying it right. Yeah, naivety. Yeah, I'm saying it right. It's a word. Appreciate you asking though. You know, keep me on my square for sure. Welcome to chat 333 too. Joelle Breezy said she knew she did something wrong. She was playing stupid. Okay, here we go. We getting answers to my question. Joelle Breezy, what up, Joelle? He active in the chat. Is this Joel? Is it Joel or Joelle? Let me know. I think it's Joel. It might be Joel. Women know how to move. Women know how to move around men they value. They never have problems with their bosses. They know it's a shit test. Period. Keeping it real. Souls of Thought 333. What up, my brother? TNN said, no, they know. Many of them have that who gonna check me, boo attitude. The fella's not buying it. See, Breezy said they are aware of what they are doing. We just gotta check them. So let's play this one more time, man. So y'all telling me essentially then she's being disingenuous here. Let's play this one more time.
Girl cooked dinner and everything. He left. He didn't even eat. He left because I had said something that triggered him.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, I didn't even say nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think it was a big deal because that's how people talk to me my whole life. So after that, I had called him. We broke up that night. I called him. He was like, well, yeah, I can't be with anybody that did this. Girl cried. I had to say, however, whatever you need to change in me, do it now because I want to be the person for him. Like, I don't want people to call me aggressive, you know?
So y'all telling me y'all not buying it, chat. Y'all saying y'all not buying it. She knew she was being disrespectful or emasculating when she did what she did and said whatever it was that she didn't say, exactly what it was, but whatever it was, y'all saying she knew what she was doing. Sophisticated Ignorance said, no, they know exactly what they're doing. It's the dynamic of trying to take over and be in charge. Sophisticated Ignorance said, she's very disingenuous. She won't even say what she said to him to prove she never been talked to that way. Look at y'all. Hey. Look, shit. Kira said, seems like he has been waiting for a reason to break up with her. Another perspective, gentlemen. Seems like dude was just looking for a way out. Maybe she didn't say anything that bad. We don't know what she said. That's why chat 333. Listen, another perspective just got introduced. What y'all think about that, chat? TNN says, it's not naivety. She didn't expect the hold on. TNN, I'm gonna finish this, but only this. Let's see. She didn't expect the reaction, perhaps, but she knew what she was doing. So it's not naivety. She didn't expect the reaction that she got, but she knew what she was doing. So she knew she was pressing the line, but maybe she didn't think it was gonna go that far. I'm with you. Okay, well, we all just saying what we think. Here for the music, $50 holla. We stopping the show just like that. Listen, y'all know how to get the music out. Y'all know how to say they're here for the music. $50 to get you 2 songs in a row. Everybody who ain't here to catch a vibe, y'all can go ahead and get the out. We about to turn up. Let's go.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew
Shout out.
Even in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing?
Shout out Red Scholar 1, man.
Me the whole time for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you want money? Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? 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 You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul. Oh no. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or farming, I'm enhancing my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Got it, now you won't be part of the party. Your access denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't have farted. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gonna be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes, letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Whoa. Scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with falling. Started with broke before I ever was balling. Started with hope before ever rewarded. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? 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 You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Man, they lay in the cut, stay in the cut. Watch you blow up, it won't show you no love. People I got the most hate from in life at one point or another. I thought we was bruh. One point or another, I thought it was love. One point or another, greet them with a hug. Now if I see them, greeting them with gloves. 16s, ain't no need to warm up. I got respect for myself, you gon' have respect for me or respect for that belt. Suggest you leave me alone. If you start up with me, I'ma take you through hell. Don't want no smoke, but if you want some smoke and you bring me some smoke, I'ma take an inhale. Don't do no running, I'm done with the talking. Let's get in deep waters, I'm taking them 12. Why you ain't say nothing? Oh, now you want to say something? Why you ain't say nothing? Now you want to say something?
Oh yeah, we not done, Red Scholar. For the $50, you get more than that. We ain't done. Hold on, man. Let's catch a vibe, man. What we doing, man? Y'all, old faithful. Let's do it like this.
I seen people be so fickle, nothing surprised me. Double-edged sword, though, cause it'll have you looking at everybody sideways. Shit. Look around, don't know who to trust. Nah, for real. Lately I've been paranoid, I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real. But I grind like I'm still unfulfilled. Ain't satisfied till I touch a certain M's. Can't say the number, they applied against my plans. I'm turning up, dog, this one for the jump. Come to these bars, I only play above the rim. Boy, I'm Thomas Shepard, long sleeve with the corduroys. Really came to get buckets. Purnell with the defense, too slick, you can't touch me. Bud Crawford on offense. I'm unassuming, but I'm really punching. Underrated, I'm starting to love it. Stacking days, I'm stacking the budget. When I win, ain't none of it lucky. Tapped in, I got it from nothing. Stay ready, preheated the oven, just did a theater. I'm still a recovery. Therapy team, they really love me. They'd kill me if they knew I was jumping. High speed chase, I had to punch it in front of thousands. I started with hundreds. Don't really see no competition, this look like a luncheon. Suggest you let me mind my business, catch you if you lunging. They love you all these years, but at the end you wasn't nothing. Look around, don't know who to trust. Nah, for real. Lately I've been paranoid, I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real. But I grind like I'm still unfulfilled. Present with poise, but I really got no chill. Far as blood, it ain't too thick to get spilled. They think I'm too cool to click, not for real. God ain't done with me yet, dog, I gotta heal. I ain't no run of the mill. Had to surround myself with steel. Yeah, I've been sharpening steel. Hard to feel hard feelings at all when I can hardly feel. Hard as hell, counting losses till you count the wins. If I could take the pain all over, swear I'd do it again. The way them hard times unlock me, look different, twin. If you don't understand my plight, then we just different men. If you can't understand my fight, then we got different hands. Yeah, different song. I'm talking about different dance. I'm talking about different tribe. I'm talking about different clan. Boy, I'm sticking to the coats to the bitter end. I'ma live and die by it till I'm ashes in a can. Look around, don't know who to trust. Not for real. Lately I've been paranoid, I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real. But I grind like I'm still unfulfilled.
Hold on. Once again, thank you so much.
Classic.
Yes, Lord. Red Scholar sent over that bag.
You making another beat, daddy? And Genius is my dad.
Classic.
Oh, we talk about money?
Get money. Let's talk about it.
My money look different now. When I talk about 50,
Used to be $50.
I'm talking about 50,000. Gotta move a little different.
Yeah.
My maneuvers is in and out. Ain't trying to get spotted.
At all.
Too introvert to be in the crowd.
Classic.
Yes, Lord. Back to regularly scheduled program. What I missed, Classic. What topic we on? Right now we are on our our icebreaker. We talking about the power of her words. All right. I'll play this clip real quick because it's short, and then I'm gonna read through the rest of the comments, and then we gonna move. All right. So we almost done with icebreaker time anyway. We still on time, y'all. The music break didn't hurt nothing. But this what we on right now for everybody that's just filing in.
Girl cooked dinner and everything. He left. He didn't even eat. He left because I had said something that triggered him.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, I didn't even say nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think it was a big deal because that's how people talk to me my whole life.
Oh,
so
girl.
after that, I had called him. We broke up that night. I called him. He was like, well, yeah, I can't be with anybody that did this. Girl cried. I had to say, however, whatever you need to change in me, do it now because I want to be the person for him. Like, I don't want people to call me aggressive. You know?
Yeah, so that's where we at with it. And I was saying, like, do you feel like there's a lot more women that are actually naive? Ramon said, classic, we here. Gratitude, what up with it? What up with it? Everybody in chat 333. Yeah, for sure. So let me get through some of these comments. Y'all sent over some paragraphs while we was doing the music break for the money. C Breezy said she knew it. They want to be Okay, she knew it. They want to be men and women at the same time. Bridget says she didn't know, but she also feels like you not a threat. Remember, most people at 8th grade level. Bridget, great nuance. TNN put the muscle up. Roxy said, they are women who know what they are doing and don't care. I believe that generally some women don't try to be, but some men seem to be regularly disrespected, and then women sometimes get grouped. So Roxy, I need you to be a little more definitive. Do you think the majority or the minority of women in this part of the world are aware or unaware? Are we giving women too much credit for being aware, or are we saying that they're, are we saying women are more naive than they're getting credit for, or are they playing naive and they're actually far more aware? I'm going to lean in the direction of sorcery. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I'm going to stay consistent and lean in the direction of sorcery. But I do believe naive women exist just like naive men exist. Black Mona said, I think it depends, because she could be used to communicating a certain way. And she said whatever she said, she found, she effed around and found out. Yep. Yeah, she effed around and found out. She pressed his line and realized when you cross it, what happens? Tez Down said, I don't know why a real conversation can't be had. It's an odd power dynamic. Oh, it's an odd power dynamic. My bad. I don't know what real conversation could be had. It's an odd power dynamic. The first thing she will say is he isn't manly enough because he bows down to her and lets her lead all the time. What is a man to do in that situation, Tez? She verbally presses his line, disrespects him. What is a man to do? He walked away. What do you think? Roxy said, I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone, but if I am, it's certainly deserved. I gave benefit of the doubt to the point I was only left with doubt. No more. I overthink too much and I am more reserved now. I'm confused by that, Roxy. It's a lot going on right there, Roxy. It was a lot. What I missed, Classic, got you up to speed real quick. Roxy said, hit the like and subscribe button respectfully. Appreciate that. Motor Culture, what up, Mo? Hey, y'all, we here. Just hit the like button. I appreciate that. How much it cost, Mo? It was still free, right? Everybody hit that like button for me. TNN said, I cannot believe that she was never told that she's aggressive before. TNN, starting shit. Ramon said, we give them too much credit. Some of them be dizzy than them up. You said they're a little off, Ramon. They're a little touch.
Classic.
I hear you, dog. I hear you. All right, let's move, man. Great icebreaker real quick, man. Let's see. So, question of the day. Can a relationship end because of how something is said, even if no harm was intended? Let's talk, chat. Question of the day. Can a relationship end because of how something is said, even if no harm was intended? I need to know, chat. I need to know, because I mean, as a man, if she say something out of pocket to you once and you only give her one strike and you out, right? Are you overly sensitive, or are you just a man of super intense boundaries, right? And then if it is a situation where she could say something just one time, and this goes both ways. Ladies, are you walking out the door over one sentence that a man says wrong to you? Is it a certain word he can't use with you? Let's have a nuanced discussion about this. What does it look like? I know we're getting a lot of yeses here, right? But what does that have to sound like? Is it a certain word or phrase she can't use with you? Is it a certain dead relative she can't disrespect? Let's make it real, right? Can a relationship end because of how something is said, even if no harm was intended? Y'all said yes, quick too. Let's make it real. What did she say? What did she say exactly? You know what I'm saying? What did he say exactly? For everybody that's saying yes, I need y'all to make it real. Give me an example. Passport Code said you can look at Shorty and tell she's aggressive. What y'all on with her, man? What y'all on with her? Let's see. Racehead said 100%. What up, Racehead? Racehead, I tried to give you a wrench earlier and I couldn't. I don't know what your settings on, your privacy settings on something crazy. I couldn't give you a wrench earlier. James Holloman said yes, for sure. Ramon said yup. KMS said emotional. Talk to me. Explain. I'm going to hold on to it for sure. Let her piss me off. What you mean you going to hold? So if she say something crazy, you not going to leave? You just going to Let that fester in your spirit. What you saying? But what you mean by that? James said it depends on the situation and the respect in the relationship. Spell it out for me. Somebody give me a scenario. Roxy said sorcery. I think she can play naive but needs to be aware of her words before they leave her mouth. Manipulation. Let's see. Black Mona Lisa said it shouldn't. I think it's a matter of setting the boundaries and understanding is a no-go. Communication. This sounds good. You got some. Now listen, fellas, you no longer are legally able to administer the backhandation, okay? That's off the books, okay, for the men who was doing that before. But now what about when you go to establish a boundary with a woman, right? And again, I'm just going to make it real. This is in general, right? I'm speaking to what Miss Mona Lisa here said in regards to it shouldn't. And shout out to Mona Lisa, too, for helping us out. That's the additional person that y'all see in our clip at the beginning of the video who was our special guest on the Chicago stop of the Raw Society Coalition tour. So shout out to Black Mona Lisa. It shouldn't. I think it's a matter of setting the boundaries and understanding it's a no-go. Communication. Now, what do you say? Because, again, we having a real conversation. When a man tells a woman, don't talk to me like that or don't say that to me, and instead of her saying, okay, my bad, I didn't know that was a boundary, she says, you need to stop being so sensitive. Let's make it real, because this happens. This happens, right? You need to stop being so sensitive. See, that's that bullshit I be talking about. Yo ass be ready to cry. Stop being a baby. Man up.
Classic.
Let's make it real. It's some dudes that's at the crib subject to some real abuse. You know what I'm saying? They try to establish a boundary with their woman, and they woman respond to them with,
shut that soft ass shit up.
You know what I'm saying? That's going on. That's happening. Let's have a full conversation, y'all. Because when you go to set boundaries, let's not act like it's always peaceful. You know, there's women who go to set a boundary with a man that doesn't always go peacefully. Same, vice versa. Racehead said having a man raising another man's child is definite grounds for eviction. Kira said, if a man decides to leave after I say something once, especially if it wasn't intended to be offensive, good. You're not my type anyway. Softy. Called his ass hashtag softy. KMS said, say what you mean what you say. KMS said, hey, stand on some business. TNN said a bit of a crude example, but here we go. If she curiously asks what I think about opening up our relationship, we are through. Oh, I asked for an example. He came through with an example.
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the file.
Woo-wee. He said, I can't unhear it. He said, I cannot unhear it. If she asks about opening up the relationship, that's an inquiry that she only gonna get to make just one time.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Okay. Well, hey, listen, I asked you to make it real. You made it real. CNN made it real now. Motor Culture said, I'm not leaving the relationship because of something that was said. I'd communicate that I didn't like it and set boundaries. But if the set boundaries is crossed again, peace. Okay, so it's not I'm only gonna do this once with Mo. I'm only gonna do this twice.
I'm only gonna do this once.
I feel you. Now, I done told y'all forgiveness for people who want to go through it again. Black Mona said, put the heart up. Oh, for sure. We appreciate you. Black Mona, for sure. Racehead said, Black Mona Lisa, much love. Yep. James Holloman, communication, like Black Mona said. Okay. It was a pleasure. I had fun with the RSC. Yeah, we had a ball. Roxy said, she should be respectful of what he said. Point blank, period. Boundaries are boundaries. And can't tell anyone they're wrong. Okay. All right. Sound good. They perfect in the chat, y'all. A-Tez, they perfect in the chat. Mo said, what happened to me before, during, and an argument with my ex? He said he didn't like what I said. Don't ever say that shit again. It wasn't cool. And I said, I'm sorry. I won't say that again. I loved him. Emphasis at the end, she said she loved him. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's dating folks they don't even like.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mode. Appreciate that story too. Y'all testifying today. Racehead said, Kira, don't play. Yeah, Kira not fucking around today. James Holloman said, so a man can't have feelings does mean he's soft. Oh, James can't. Hey, James won't smoke today. Hey, I get it, James.
Sometimes you just gotta crash on that.
See, when a man jump in the chat and ask this question and he see all these women up in here, he won't smoke.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Now, I don't know how y'all gonna handle it. I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here. Passport Sco said, yeah, we definitely had a good time at the show. Can't wait for the next one. GA, we on the way. Roxy laughing my ass off. Perfect. Nah, real in the chat. Okay, Roxy stepping. Hey, she's stepping. Souls the Thought said, what's love? LOL. Hey, Souls said, love ain't real. He's not backing down. Hey, listen, my man said that at the live show. Oh, my God, you should have saw the crowd. You should have saw the crowd. He said, love isn't real. Everybody, what? Now, hold the hell. Hey, Racehead said, Mo, what if he said he had your sister? Well, what you mean? What if she said, Racehead giving Mode something she can't give a second chance to. What if he said he had your sister, Mode? Are you going to tell him you didn't like what he said and just don't say it again? I don't know. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Disrespect getting flown around. Look, he put the popcorn up. Yeah. Hey, listen. Hey, we kept the fouls. Yeah, look. Hey, yeah, no. Hey, listen. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke in the chat. Everybody play nice, man. I get it. Y'all got to have it out every now and again. Don't get too aggressive. Everybody just be cool. I feel you. But no, Soul, stop it. Look, see? Yeah, he's definitely said that at the live show. Love isn't real. He said that in front of a live audience. Everybody was looking like, what? But Soul's different like that, man. Soul's different like that. Hey, man, but this was a hell of a question of the day. Can a relationship end because of how something is said, even if no harm is intended? I think we've got some good-ass examples of some things that are one-offs that could. So I'm going to have to technically answer yes, right? Based on some of the examples that the chat offered. I agree. Like if a woman comes to me and says, what do you think about, us opening up our relationship? I'm cool. Unless she talking about opening it up to a sister wife. But if she talking about opening it up to her, taking some, dick on the side, man, she can see herself out. You feel me? That it's been fun. We had a good run. You know what I'm saying? Back to the streets I go.
There's a thing called counter sue.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I gotta move around. I ain't gonna lie to you. You only gonna get to say that once. Kira said, I have a better question. Why are some men reluctant to have hard conversations? Dating is a time to get to know people. If I'm disposable to you, you're disposable to me. That's a good question. Why are some men reluctant to have hard conversations? I'll tell you why. Because hard conversations are already hard without them being made to be hard. I definitely feel like I've avoided hard conversations at some point in my life with females, but it's because they're already hard to converse with without the conversation being hard. So you get what I'm saying? Like you ever talk to somebody that's hard to talk to? They're hard to converse with already. And then you have to have a hard conversation with somebody that's hard to talk to. You should be like, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just one reason. Now, I'm sure there's others for sure. But I know for me, it's just like, shit, I would just rather not. You know what I'm saying? This shit is optional, and I'm choosing no.
Classic.
You feel me? Yeah, for sure. That's just one reason. I can't speak on behalf of all men, though. TNN said it's all good. We are family here. For sure. Chat 333, the best in the business. Roxy said, Souls, you said it. You don't believe in love, but backpedaled, and you said you loved the convo that was happening. Make it make sense. Oh, shit. Caught him double talking.
I'm only going to do this once.
Caught him double talking. Don't believe in love, but he said he loved the conversation. Roxy on Soul's bumper, and here we go.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance.
Roxy said, respectfully, please. She wants an answer. Ramon said, if women are known for being emotional crash out, do they deserve the benefit of the doubt? Listen. Y'all coming with all the questions today. Dios mío, I don't know. Let's see. If they known for being emotional crash outs, do they deserve the benefit of the doubt? I definitely think if you're gonna deal with a woman long term and you ain't got no grace and mercy in your spirit, you setting your whole situation up for failure.
Classic.
I think at some point that estrogen gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? That hangry is gonna hit. That menstruation gonna hit. That menopause is gonna hit. That pregnancy cramp is gonna hit. You know, I think you're gonna have to deal with some things when you deal with a woman long term. And if you ain't got no grace and mercy in your spirit, I just think you're not equipped for what dealing with a woman encompasses. With the pros, there will always be cons to everything in life. So I'm with you, Raymond. Hell of a question. If a women are known for being emotional crash outs, do they deserve benefit of the doubt? I think if you want to keep her, you're gonna give her some grace. She gonna tweak, G. I keep saying. I said this at the live show too. Look, we giving y'all bits and pieces of a recap, but I said this at the live show too. Even a good woman is gonna tweak. 100% of women gonna tweak at some point. If you got a real bad woman, she might tweak every day. She might tweak 3-4 times a day, just tweaking. You know what I'm saying? But even a good ass woman gonna tweak. That's still a woman.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. They gonna wake up one morning feeling fucked up and can't explain it. I just feel they get to doing this dumb shit with they shit. I just feel, well, what's wrong? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They wire for this shit, G. And if you can't handle that shit, you can't handle a woman. Not long. In the words of Uncle Plug, a woman. You know what I'm saying? Motor Culture said at Racehead, the men I dated don't even move like that because I am the one who is sought after. There ain't no other chick my dude would cheat on me with. I am that I am. I am the one. Say that, Mo. Say that, Mo. She said, I am she, I am her, I am it, my man, my man, my man.
Classic.
She going crazy. Say that, Mo. Hey, she had to let Racehead. You better know that. Let's see. Clay's dirt filter. I said, question. Where are the Pharisees and are you trying to have a Bible conversation? We're going to catch you on Sunday at Sunday service. Make sure you tap in me and Souls of Thought on Sunday Sunday service. We'll be happy to answer this question and chat Q&A on Sunday service. This show is going to be all fun today. Black Mona Lisa dying laughing. James laughing. He said, I agree. Last time I'm letting you slide. FYI. You letting Roxy off the hook? Soul said it's the last time he letting you slide, Roxy. Roxy says she wants to answer respectfully, please. Respectfully, please. TNN said Roxy be like, we kept the fact. Yeah. Hey, look, Roxy says, Souls, you said you didn't believe in love, but you loved the conversation.
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the foul.
Hey, hey, Black Mona said, yes, they deserve the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes I tweak. Hey, look, Black Mona go keep it a G. She said, sometimes I tweak. Look, hey, Ramon said, damn, Roxy and Souls got beef. He said, I have one. You skipped all my, I didn't skip your comments, bro. I don't see your, where, hold on. Let me check my phone, Souls. That's what I'm telling you. This shit glitching. I don't have your comments. I got what's love. I got last time I'm letting you slide. And I have one. You skipped all my comments. Every one of your comments I read. Everything else I can't see. No cap. Look, even on my phone. You in blue, Souls. You in blue. Look. Them the only three. That's it, bro. And whatever you just said last right here. Yeah, that's it. No, sir. I'm not skipping you, bro. I can't see you. Roxy said, LOL, I'll say it. 1, have we eaten that day? 2, have we had enough water? 3, how often is she crashing? Like regularly or a dumpster fire? Yeah, see, Roxy breaking it down to a science. They gonna tweak though. Mode said, I feel like you shouldn't jump ship so easily, but you have to know your worth at the same time. The door works 24/7. I will walk through it if things get unacceptably out of pocket. I hear that. She got boundaries. Ramon Roberson, some of them be disappearing. Some of them do be disappearing. Interesting. Let's see. All right, so question of the day. Chat had a lot to say on that one. Can a relationship end because of how something is said, even if no harm is intended? I appreciate y'all, chat, for weighing in on that. Let's move. All right, we sliding over to Rivah TV, man. It's time. Rivah TV tapping in with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, and she is under fire. The woman done jumped off the porch and tried to give men credit for something, and the females then got on her ass, chat. Good God Almighty. Though she done jumped off the porch, tried to get on our side. That pandering got a price now. You trying to come over here and get with us? You know what I'm saying? That pandering got a price. It's a ticket. It's a ticket, baby. Pros and cons. But we're going to see what Rivah had to say. I actually didn't watch this video, but I know it's going to be amazing. So I'm going to give y'all my authentic reaction to it. And we're going to see what Rivah got to say as we explore the wild takes that are Dr. Cheyenne Classic. Bryant. They be telling me, stop calling her doctor. We heard she ain't no doctor. That's what they be telling me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. But yeah, we got to figure this out. YouTube been glitching crazy the other day. We got to figure this out, man. These chats ain't, all the chats not showing up. The super chats not coming through right. I don't know what the demonstration is, but we got to fix this ASAP. All right, we tapped in with Rivah, man. Let's go.
Who's more delusional right now, men or women?
I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Who is Dr. Bryant fooling?
Rivah TV. What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again.
Wait, hold on. Skirt, hit the brakes. I got the files. Roxy, we got a response for you. Hold on, Rivah. We're going to reproduce this whole thing. Let's hit the brakes. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. Everybody slow down. We got a screenshot of the messages that was missed. Souls of Thought said, Roxy, make it make sense. Love a conversation is not the same as what you single people say exists. Heavy on the single people. Oh my God, Roxy, what you gonna do, baby?
Fighting out of the south.
Let's get ready to rumble.
190 pounds.
Classic. Respectfully, he said. See, I got you, dog. I ain't skipping no comments, brother. You good. Roxy, I'm gonna let you have your say. Mode said people should understand that each relationship that doesn't work out was a karmic lesson for you to heal whatever it was that broke the relationship up. James Holloman said, that's a good point. Hey, Mode said, when you have completed your karmic lessons, then you will get the person that is for you, your divine partner. Okay. Where you learn that at, Mode? Where you get all that? What was that a download or what was that? Let's see. He said, Roxy, do not let the chat make you get blasted. He said, I go low. Don't do it. Don't listen. Everybody, fight clean. I want a good, clean fight. You know what I'm saying? At the end of it, come out of your corners and swing for the fences.
He dies.
My man said, I'm warning you. Don't make me do this. All right, man. Enough holding up the show. Let's tap in with Rivah TV, man. I know what y'all came to see. Let's get active.
Again, with another video.
Who's more delusional right now, men or women?
I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Who is Dr. Bryant fooling?
Rivah TV. What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. Now, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant has lost a grand portion of her female fan base overnight. Okay, we've talked about it a plethora of times before where she's done things and she's come out and she's lost fans repeatedly. But this time, women have really sealed the deal. And if you guys are unaware of why that happened, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant ended up going on to the Respectfully Justin podcast, in which essentially she called women delusional. Okay, so of course, women basically felt like she turned on them. They kind of felt like she turned their backs on them. Now all of a sudden they're saying that, like, the sheep or the wool clothing or whatever is coming off, and they had a lot to say about it on social media. So I'm gonna go ahead and play snippets of the interview, pause and play the portion of the conversation that went viral, and also go ahead and give you guys the commentary that all these women were spewing against their queen, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Who's more delusional right now, men or women?
Oh, that's a great question.
Now, if I'm being honest, I don't know if that was a great question. I think it was a question. and a question that a large portion of us could easily answer on the fly, right? Not something that we have to think about or meditate on. You can see it in daily life. If a man goes outside, he knows what he's dealing with, right? Like he knows what he brings to every situation because there is no people who are lying to him, who are fluffing up his head, who are allowing him to live in a persona. Anywhere he goes, they're going to treat him accordingly. Whereas nowadays we're in an era of women who, it's almost like if you tell them anything, you're the problem. And it's interesting that she kind of looked around and waited before she answered the question. I personally believe it's because, respectfully, Justin, on that podcast, it's a more raw kind of podcast. And I think she knew that he was going to, figure out where her credibility was going to lie based on how she answered that question. So it's almost like she was like backed in the corner to answer that question truthfully and authentically without the fluff.
Yeah. Women, y'all know I stand on a mountaintop for you, especially Black women. But I gotta say this. I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Who, you? Who, you? You who's calling out every man on a consistent basis? You who, stands at the front line and women were championing and saying, yes, we have the female version of Kevin Samuels who's going to hold these men accountable in the way that Kevin was holding women accountable. Like, yes, she's our girl.
Hey, why Rivah just remember everything like that?
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the foul.
Hey, why Rivah said, who you? Not the woman who told us that she was. Why she get on that like that? Look how she looking. Look how she looking at her. Look at her, baby. Baby, is you playing or is you serious? Hey, she Rivah, like, I know you got the nerve, G. Come on.
And you're going to stand up here and say that you find, better men out there, better quality men out there relationally than women? Once I heard this, I knew that flip was going to switch of all the women who have that battery in her back. I knew it.
And that's just the truth. There are so many men nowadays who are ready to be married, who are ready to be family men, who are standing on principles, who are, really into and relational with the women that they're dating.
Right. We, you and I, we've been on this, right? Hence why there is a need to hold women accountable. Because I believe, and I've said it before a multitude of times, women are the ones who set the tone. They set the precedence. When women were acting like wives and were acting like, they knew their place. They delved into their feminine nature and their femininity, and they weren't competing with men. Men married them. When women started to come out here and act the fool, act like the city girls, and be out here, doing the most and all, they were treated accordingly. Men are only responding to what women provide. If you show, girlfriend qualities, he'll make you a girlfriend. If you show, wife qualities, he'll make you a wife. If you show that you a girl for the night, that's how he gonna treat you.
And I meet a lot of women who want to play the field, who want to be.
To what Rivah just said, I think that goes back to what we just talked about whether or not women are actually naive or do they know exactly what they're doing. You can tell if a woman has mastered manipulation by how she deals with men that like her, but she doesn't like them. If you pay attention to how women deal with men who don't actually have a real chance with them, but they know that they could utilize that man's interest in them to their own advantage, pay attention to how those women maneuver. Those women will show you that they're not as naive as they may let on, right? But then when they bump into a guy that they liked that does them dirty because they don't value them, they just see them a certain way. Now they didn't know any better, and they didn't know Rodney was a Rodney and shit like that. So, y'all know how this go, man. We've seen it 100 times. But it's just very interesting, the picking and choosing of like when women want to be considered to be super bright and we mature faster than men and we're so smart and anything you can do, we can do. And then now it's like, oh, woe is me. I didn't know. And now I'm so shocked. And it's like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? We got to pick a side.
You know, more of we have womanizers, but we do have women who are manizers.
I was under the impression that the term was man eaters. You know, they used to say womanizers and then man eaters or whatever. But regardless of the terminology, again, we've been new this.
Did she say manizer, chat?
Huh?
Did she say manizer, chat? Okay, don't nobody say, don't listen, chat. Don't say nothing else to me about making up words. I'll be making up words. Don't say nothing else to me. Shorty said manizer.
We've been new this. The women who are now hearing this conversation, it's just a shock to them because they can't believe that she is calling women out or holding women accountable in this space. Because they're like, no, girl, anytime that we see you on any platform and anytime you going viral, you're supposed to be telling these men off. Don't forget the other day when she was basically saying that Cardi B is a baby mama and stepped out of her marriage to go sleep with this man while she was pregnant with the other child and then go back and have a baby for him while he had 3 other babies during the year, that she blamed all of that on Offset.
A woman will become a product of your environment. Offset and Cardi B is a perfect example. Cardi B came into it. She had no kids. Offset had how many? By how many? Cardi now has 2 by 2. My theory. Proven. Right.
Rivah, not the receipts, baby. You got the receipts.
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the file.
Again. And when you start to look at women who want a man to just perform, right, which goes into the same field as gold digging, that's a woman who is considered a manizer.
She used the word perform and she's using the word manizer. I feel like they be acting like prostas. Okay? I feel like the new era of women is acting like a prostitute. And y'all know exactly what I mean by that. Because this is more than just hypergamy. Hypergamy, you know, culturally and, just in general, like women who want men who are higher earning than them and women who want to be in relationships where the man is a provider and they stay home and, any kind of like traditional mindset of a relationship. There's not a problem with that. But this is not that. A lot of these women want the high earning man and they'll do something strange for a piece of change. They're going to get flued out. We saw the story of, the women who are going to Dubai and they call them Dubai porta potties to present a personality or persona on social media. Like we've seen all of these things.
And unfortunately, I meet a lot more, men who are like, Doc, I'm ready to get married, or, I'm ready for the next step. And women who either are not there yet.
Come on, man. I can't. Oh, wait, Rivah. Let me have this one. How you meeting all these marriage-minded men and you ain't married to nobody? Huh? Gotta be careful. When a woman tell you she know 157 marriage-minded men and ain't got no husband, what you out here doing, baby?
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Hey, listen, women, the ladies got to decide. Is Dr. Cheyenne every time, bro. And listen, she not really my type on the physical side, but I know a lot of men fancy her. But it's just one of them things where it's like,
I wonder if guys ever look at a woman who is beautiful and then she opens her mouth and then he's like, what a shame. What a shame.
100%. While women were watching women say how to get the bag and how to do this and how to do that, men were sitting in places while listening to critique and listening to relationship advice and in the platforms of conversations that we're talking about marriage and union and community. While women were trying to focus on how to be a city girl. So again, we've seen it.
Or they're saying they're there yet, but their behavior that they're exhibiting and their inability to be able to nest in a man and allow him to lead her is not allowing the relationship to really take the course that the man is trying to lead them to.
Now, here's the caveat to this conversation. Everything that she's saying, because y'all know Okay, I say it all the time. I'm with you when you right. When you right, I'm with you. But the caveat to this conversation, though the things that she's saying we know to be true and we've been known to be true, the caveat to this conversation is the fact that men now are aware of what is going on with the women surrounding them, and they not playing the game either. So although men are more marriage-minded, more relational, more like if they're going to be married and they're going to lock in, they're going to be there, whatever the case is, they are aware of the women that they are dealing with. So at this point, the people who are holding the cards closest to their chest are the men, while women believe that they are the ones who are in power right now. Women believe that they're the ones who are in control. And I have to be honest, a lot of, the portion of that kind of mindset that these women are having come from this same woman right here that's saying these things, against the conversation that she had before. This same woman.
Weddings. My first relationship that I was engaged to, I was extreme alpha. So even if he tried to be alpha, I left no space.
When she walking around on podcasts talking about, single people are happy people.
I'd rather take advice from a single woman or man who's happy, thriving, successful, meaning in their joy, not just in their monetary value. The Bible also says single people are happy people. Look that up. Look that up. It says marriage takes discipline.
She's the same one. The same one who's like, oh yeah, I was engaged and I called off 2 weddings.
10 years. Engaged for 10 years? I kept putting it off because I knew that wasn't my person. Great guy.
10 years? 10 years? And she said he was a great guy.
Great guy. He was a great guy. He just wasn't my guy.
10 years, he thought he was a guy.
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the foul.
She empowered them to be single because she's single, and then turned around now and is like, oh yeah, a lot of these women are single-minded. A lot of these women are out here and they just, they want to do battle by themselves and they calling off weddings and, they're not trying to get on a man's page and they're not all the same things that she empowered them with.
I find more of that, which makes me happy because I feel like men have finally gotten to a place of saying, look, I understand I'm the covering. I understand I'm the foundation. I understand that I am the leader, which means I have to be vertical in who I am. And I want that role. And for the men who don't know how to be in that role, they are willing and wanting to learn.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not going to say that they don't exist, right? But I think that there's a grand portion of men who already know their role and don't have to be taught it.
Say that. Come on. Hey. Come on now. Hey, listen, Rivah ain't got all them subs for nothing. She be cooking.
Classic.
Yeah, this one of my top two favorite content creators. Top 2, not 2. Y'all good at math?
I'm only gonna do this once.
Listen, bro.
And there is a smaller portion of men who maybe have to learn or whatever the case is. But most men naturally know where to sit in a relationship. The problem, again, is the women. They'd be like, oh, these men don't know how to lead. No, you don't know how to follow. It's you. They'd be like, oh, these men don't know how to be providers. No, every time that he is trying to do something or he has an idea or he's trying to advance, you break his spirit.
Classic.
Say that.
You have women who are just not there.
You have most women who are not there. Most women aren't there. Now, again, so this clip of the interview ended up going.
Roxy, don't start. I'm smiling. I'm laughing at y'all in the comments. I'm smiling because I'm laughing at y'all in the comments. You reaching.
Viral on all platforms. Hey. And the women in the comment sections let her have it. The first comment says, and I want everybody to keep in mind that all of these comments are from women. There were men who commented and stuff like that. I intentionally only took the comments from women in this particular conversation. This first comment says, I used to like her, but now I feel like she's just getting on the internet saying anything. I know not one single grown adult woman that would rather play the field than to settle down with one good man. Next person says, this is a single woman. I don't care what she say. LMAO. Next woman says, y'all will platform anybody. Now, hold on a second. Okay. When she was on platforms going viral for calling Cam Newton out and, essentially checking a man, y'all loved her.
Entirely or your life in
my life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here.
My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. As you would say it, Dr. Bryant. You said it. I didn't say it. I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time.
Now, all of a sudden, y'all mad that she got a platform. It's crazy. Crazy.
Classic.
Next woman says, I don't think she's even associating herself with enough men or women to know what she's talking about. Next woman says, just wishing I could unmeet her. That's it. That's all. Next woman says, she's not even a doctor. Anyone can give good advice nowadays. LOL. Next woman says, lady, please. Next woman says, so all these wonderful men, and she's just talking to them, but not snatching one of them up, crying, laughing.
I said that.
Next person says, I can't take relationship advice from someone who doesn't know how to have one.
Oh, damn, chat. Jeez Louise. Hey, it's getting bad, man. Yeah.
You guys.
What they on? All that because she tried to champion men a little bit. Trey, what up? What's going on? 333. Racehead says submission, the action of accepting or yielding to a superior force, will, or authority of another person. Souls of Thought said Bryant ran the play. She getting paid off of hate. It's genius. Interesting. Let's see. Drill. Dying laughing. Yeah, it's getting bad, man. Listen, they dragging her through the mud. All that because she gave men a little bit of love. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat real quick before we move, man. Let's see. I'm trying to find Cortez comment. Somebody responded to Cortez. He said, so there's no way for men to win. One day, I just want a woman to say, this is the path to victory and actually be earnest in it. Shit, you're going to be waiting, folks. Who responded to that? C Breezy? No, I want to see. Oh, yeah, James. James said, at Ted, some women not going to say that, bro. Shit, most of them ain't going to say that. For a lot of women, it ain't no path to victory. Y'all show me a satisfied woman. James said, Rivah going in. Yeah, she cooking. She got all type of receipts, facts, documents, screenshots, what you need. She breaking this shit down surgically.
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the foul.
CNN said that she's not even a doctor. Crack me up. Yeah. Should be getting.
Next woman says, then why are you single then, madam? Next woman says, she has all the answers and stay on people's couch. Is she happily married? They're eating her up in these comments.
Shit.
They are eating her up in these comments. They're going off. All of a sudden, before they were like, oh yeah, we could take advice from her. She don't have to be married. She's a doctor. She has her experience. Now they're like, she not even no doctor. She don't even got no relationship. She don't got no results.
Shit.
Crazy. Next person says, why isn't she married then? Next person says, so you meeting good men and we aren't? Girl, please. I knew that things were going to go left from her introduction with Cam Newton.
Shouldn't be, why isn't a woman of age, of success, of a certain caliber not married with kids? The question should be, why are people rushing to the altar just to become divorcees or baby mamas and baby daddies?
I knew it. And then once all the women ate that up, I'm like, oh, well, if she's going to be a woman who is, one of them kind of feminist leaders for leading these women into singledom, she's going to have to stick to that role. Because that's what they know you for and that's what they're appreciating you for. Then she was, holding Neo accountable. She was calling him out.
What is Neo to you, Dr. B?
He's a womanizer. He's making these other women pay for the heartbreak that he caused to himself by saying, I want to be polyamorous. That's BS. You failed in your marriage. You're effed up, and that's the problem. Now you need to heal from that and not have these self-project your pain onto these women about your messed up decision making.
There was a plethora of people that she's done this to. And, that's all well, fine, and dandy. But now that she is trying.
Souls of Thought said, could she be speaking truth from both sides? I'll let the chat answer you, but I mean, my answer before the chat starts responding is, I just think generally speaking, Cheyenne Bryant is just generally just full of
classic
shit. Like for the most part, you know what I'm saying? I think she's really good at putting together a really good word salad. What dressing would you like?
Classic.
I think she's physically appealing to enough of a percentage of men for her aesthetic to be valuable to panels and live shows and things like that. She is good enough of a finesser with her words and her lingo to talk in, up, and around a lot of different talking points and things like that. So I get why she's able to maneuver in the space for sure. But do she be talking about anything overall? I mean, I don't think she gonna move the needle. You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
Yeah, I just think she full of shit in general. Roxy said, LOL classic. I know that's why you were smiling, because we was going in on the chat. Yeah, I was reading the chat. Yeah. Tonight will be historic. Audrey said tonight will be historic. This is the first SOTU delivered by someone who was found guilty of felonies and was found liable for actual abuse. Conservatives have been waiting our entire lives for this. Okay. That's what's up. I'm glad you're getting what you're looking for. James Holloman, Clout Chase. Let's see. Rigid vibrations. Doctor doesn't mean you have to have a degree, but y'all taking these word games too far. Yeah, for sure. She's an internet celeb. She's doing her job. Yep. Shout out to Sophisticated Ignorance. Passport Sco said she only can be right from her side. She can never speak from a man as a woman, or for a man as a woman. I agree. Drill. She's your average Cali girl. I would say below average. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mila J. You know what I'm saying? My Cali crush, Mila J. Shout out to Mila J. Janae Aiko sister. I always thought she was gorgeous.
Classic.
You know and let me tell you something. Cheyenne is no Mila. You know what I'm saying? No Mila. But you like what you like. And it's all in the eye of the beholder at the end of the day. But, man, shout out to Rivah TV, man. Make sure if y'all are not subscribed to Rivah TV that y'all go give her just due. Her content is fire, and it's consistently fire. You know what I'm saying? He said in mentality. Oh, you talking about her mentality. Okay, I thought you was talking about her appeal. Yeah, that's scary. That's the average Cali girl. That's how they think. That's tough, Drill. Y'all wifing those? You on the west side? Y'all wifing those out there? That's tough. That's nasty work. What's the marriage rate in Cali, man?
Classic.
That shit got to be down. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Rivah. Cheyenne, you know, she keeping her name relevant, keeping her name buzzing, doing what she's supposed to be doing to stay in this space and stay lucrative. You know what I'm saying? She gave us something to talk about today, and we had a little bit of fun with it. Everybody in the chat laughing. We got a beef brewing. Hopefully they work that out without too much verbal, you know what I'm saying, YouTube violence. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm talking about Souls of Thought and Roxy. They going at it in the chat. I posted the comments, but let's see. TNN said she hasn't been impartial enough before for me to consider that she's just looking at both sides. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. James said that's Classic said that's nasty work. Damn. Yeah, I'm finna say that's the mentality of the average Cali chick. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yikes. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all coming with. I ain't gonna hold you, but yeah, man, we good here, chat. We good here. Yeah, we gonna go ahead and wrap for the day. But listen. Make sure that y'all stay tapped in with us. We got big announcements coming as far as the Georgia show on the Raw Society Coalition tour. So make sure y'all stay tuned in for that. Mo said Passport Sco. I agree with your comment. Yeah. He said his wife. I said, show me a satisfied woman. So Big Sco said he is satisfied. I feel you, man. One of two. Shit, there's probably two of them on the whole planet Earth, huh? And maybe my mama or some shit. I don't know. Rivah Cutie. Yeah, TNN. Not too much around
Classic.
here. Not too much, TNN. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. American Flag 32 on June 8th, 1967, during the 6-day war, Israeli air and naval forces attacked the USS Liberty. Why are we funding their wars? I don't know. I don't really keep up with governmental affairs. I look at all them niggas like they all together. Right?
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? They all together. Super satisfied. Kira says she's satisfied too. Hey, man, satisfied women showing up. I've always been saying since I started making content, good women be louder.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? So for all the women out there that's getting taken care of and that man holding it down, doing this thing, man, they should be in the chat letting y'all know. And we good over here for sure. Yeah, I'm sure that make them men poke their chest out a little bit knowing they women are championing them.
Classic.
Yeah. Misreading book said, I do too, man. Let's see. Roxy said, be blessed and stay safe. Have a great rest of the day. Come back for another live from the RSC. I want to see y'all back. Yeah, actually tonight, you got No Middleman at 8:30, 3 short hours. No Middleman will be streaming the panel on Souls of Thought channel and the Raw Society Coalition channel. So if y'all haven't tapped in already, make sure that y'all slide over there and hit the subscribe button so y'all don't miss the live stream tonight. Souls of Thought said he got a hell of a show put together for sure. Then take a screenshot of your screen right now and follow all these content creators. Follow the Raw Society Coalition page. That's all of us formed together like Voltron. You got myself, the Classic Codes. You can also follow my Classic Code Sports channel if you like sports. We got Souls of Thought, Uncle Plug TV, plug spelled with 2 G's, Conversations with Soft Rain, Rain spelled like Rain Supreme, and we got Tez at the Tez Down. So make sure you tap in with the Tez Down. Just take a screenshot of that so you have all the channels and you can lock in with us for sure, man. But I appreciate y'all. This is like what, my third hour, maybe a little bit of extra of streaming today. We just did a great sports stream today, talking some great boxing with the board, with the guys, man. Shout out to everybody that tapped the link today and came in to talk to me. Shout out to everybody that was chopping it up with me in the chat. And on this stream as well, shout out to everybody in chat 333. I know I can always count on y'all to give me help me to produce a great show. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take that for granted. Shout out to the super chat one more time. Red Scholar said, I'm here for the music, gave us a great music break for the $50 holla. And I definitely appreciate that as well. 8:40 Central Standard Time for the No Middleman. Make sure you tap in with Souls of Thought. Just go ahead and click his avatar and go subscribe over there so y'all don't miss No Middleman tonight for the panel. Can't miss Souls now. Yep. Great show, Classic. Appreciate it, James. Roxy said 8:40-ish. Get in the Discord too, everybody. Yeah, I checked the Discord earlier today. I'll probably be active in there tonight. I think I'm gonna throw a question of the day in the Discord. So make sure y'all click the Discord link. Go to the Raw Society Coalition. All of our links are in the bio on YouTube and Instagram. And tap in with us on Discord. I think I'm gonna post a question of the day tonight in Discord. Racehead said I gotta get some work done. Y'all got me locked in. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad we was able to help you get through the workday. But yeah, man, if y'all don't do nothing else for me, make sure y'all stick to the codes. We got another classic, man. Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time? For real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? 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 You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Put that on my soul.